Kath. I thought I'd be first one up this morning, darling. You beat me to it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Now, what are you apologising for? This is Liberty Hill.
Do you want me to start breakfast?
Now, you sit down there. You're paying us B&B. We cook you breakfast.
Do you mind, though, Frank? I mean, say if you do, please. I know Pat didn't really consult you, and I don't want to cause any trouble between you.
Darling, let me tell you something. There's a few extra bob coming in, and we've got a lovely face like yours around to keep us all happy thrown in buckshee. Now, why should I mind?
I feel about 100 this morning. But let me do something, please. I never was one for sitting still. Makes me all twitchy being waited on.
Besides, if you come to a Pat, stop her from moaning about me being down at the car site all day shifting the merchandise. Kathy, I've got a loader coming this morning, 8 o'clock with me first load of stock.
You really go for all that stuff, didn't you?
It's been me life, darling. The ducking and diving, the bobbing and weaving, the one-step red of the punter. You know what I'm talking about. You've done the markets long enough. Out in all weathers, the laughs, the jokes, looking after traders, the one, you know, the way we do.
I didn't realise I was going to miss it so much. That's one of the reasons I come back.
My Pat, she's a good enough sort. She don't understand. We don't know how she could. I mean, she's a born barmaid, that lady. She makes this place tick. I ain't fool enough not to realise that. But me, oh, if I feel honest on it, I feel like Pratt behind that bar. Sorting the customers out the other side, I'll get a bit of a kick out of that, but no matter what my mum says, love, well, it ain't no life for me.
Morning, all.
Hello,
A
darling.
couple of sparrows, haven't we? Must be nearly spring. I fancy a bit of black pudding this morning. How about you?
I don't believe this. Mustn't out of his bed without being asked.
Leave it out, will you? What's so funny? I'm going round to Gran's.
What for?
See if she wants roller tape for a walk before I go to school.
Eh?
What are you looking like that for?
Now you want to do someone a favour without being asked also, eh?
They're lovely, Pete. I'll just put them in the sink. Find a vase later. You don't find anything in someone else's kitchen. Sit down if you want, or open the wine if you want to do something.
Nah, not for me. I've done enough of that lately, Kath. I'll open it for you, though, if you like.
No, I won't bother if you're not going to. It's just ham and salad. Cold stuff, I hope you don't mind. Seems weird, doesn't it? Eating in this kitchen. Even after all this time, I still think of it as Angie's. It's funny how things turn out. Don't suppose you've heard anything back then? I was awful for poor Sharon.
Kath, I haven't come here to talk about then.
No. Well, don't do to keep going on about the past, does it? It's the future we've got to think about now, isn't it? What do you think about Ian getting engaged, then? It worries me, Pete. He's so young still. It's not that I've got anything against Cindy, but...
I don't want to talk about Ian. Well, not yet. I've come to talk about us.
Look, I'm going to be staying here for a bit. Pat says I can have a room, and I'm going to try and start the stall up again.
Yeah. I mean, you OK for money? I mean, I wouldn't like to see you going without.
Oh, I'll manage. Can I expect for you to pay towards... well, our trial separation, can I? Look, do you want some bread without?
Nah. I'm not hungry. So that's what we're doing, is it? Trial separation. Oh, come on, Kath, it don't make sense. So I said in my letter, I want you back.
I know, it was a lovely letter. I know it must have cost you to write it.
But you still haven't answered what I asked.
We can't start over as if all those years have never happened, Pete. It's just not realistic. We're not young anymore. There's not much we don't know about each other. That's why we'll always be a part of one another, no matter what.
So if you're telling me there's hope, OK, I can put up with anything as long as there's hope. I know you won't be the same until we get that trial out of the way. They've sent that little slag down forever, as far as I'm concerned. Look, Kath, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I mean, I know things won't be right between us, so we get that out of the way. OK, I've done some bad things. I apologise, I'm sorry, but I was...
Look, don't say that, please. That's all been said. It's over. I'll behave just as badly.
No, he was a diamond. Didn't see it until he was gone. But like I wrote you in that letter, I'm going to make it all up to you. I'm going to take you out, leave you alone, let you have your own space. Won't pressurise you, make any decisions. And when you want me, I'll be there.